Hi, Dave Kanicki here with the Farm Equipment Editor's Blog for May 13th, 2014. There wasn't any really big news coming from last week's USDA World Agricultural Supply and Demand Estimates report. So, while we're waiting for crops to get planted, it seems all we can really do is speculate. And there's plenty of that going around. If you're in the mood for some theorizing, you might find some projections coming out of Canada regarding the future of farming interesting to ponder. In a report from BusinessInsider.com, futurist and data visualizer Mitchell Zappa of Envisioning lays out his projections for what's coming down the road in ag. Entitled 15 Emerging Agricultural Technologies That Will Change the World, Zappa worked with Policy Horizons Canada, which appears to be a government-sponsored think tank, to produce the report. He also provides estimates when these technologies will be scientifically and financially available. While we don't have time here to cover all 15 of the futurist developments, here are the ones that equipment dealers and manufacturers might find the most interesting. You'll probably notice that some of these are already well on the way to farm fields and barns. The first is air and soil sensors. Fundamental additions to the automated farm, these sensors would enable a real-time understanding of current farm, forest, or body of water conditions. They were scientifically viable last year, and he says they'll be financially viable by 2015. Equipment telematics. This allows mechanical devices such as tractors to warn mechanics that a failure is likely to occur soon. Intra-tractor communication can be used as a rudimentary farm swarm platform. Scientifically viable in 2013 and financially viable by 2017. Livestock biometrics. Collars with GPS, RFID, and biometrics can automatically identify and relay vital information about the livestock in real time. They will be scientifically viable in 2017 and financially viable in 2020. Crop sensors. Instead of prescribing field fertilization before application, high-resolution crop sensors inform application equipment of correct amounts needed. Optical sensors or drones are able to identify crop health across the field. These will be scientifically viable in 2015 and financially viable in 2019, according to Zappa. Variable rate swath control. Building on existing geolocation technologies by pre-computing the shape of the field where the inputs are to be used and by understanding the relative productivity of different areas of the field, tractors or ag bots can procedurally apply inputs at variable rates throughout the fields. These became scientifically viable in 2013 and they'll be financially viable by 2016. Rapid iteration selective breeding. The next generation of selective breeding, where the end result is analyzed quantitatively and improvements are suggested algorithmically, will be scientifically viable in 2014 and financially viable in 2017. Agricultural robots, also known as agbots. These are used to automate agricultural processes such as harvesting, fruit picking, plowing, soil maintenance, weeding, planting, irrigation, and other operations. Scientifically viable in 2018 and financially viable by 2021. Precision agriculture. Farming management based on observing and responding to intra-field variations. With satellite imagery and advanced sensors, farmers can optimize returns on inputs while preserving resources at ever larger scales. Further understanding of crop variability, geolocated weather data, and precise sensors should allow improved automated decision-making and complementary planting techniques. They will be scientifically viable in 2019 and financially viable in 2024. Robotic farm swarms, the hypothetical combination of dozens or hundreds of agricultural robots with thousands of microscopic sensors, which together would monitor, predict, cultivate, and extract crops from the land with practically no human intervention. Small-scale implementation are already on the horizon. These will be scientifically viable by 2023 and financially viable by 2026, according to Zappa. What I found curious with the list is that there is no mention of autonomous vehicles, things like driverless tractors, combines, etc. We already know about Kinsey's development of an autonomous grain harvesting system, and as far back as 2006, CNH was talking about their developments of a cabless combine. You can see that article in Farm Equipment, How Far Will Technology Take Agriculture, in the January 2006 issue. In any case, it is fascinating to observe how the development of new technologies is reshaping ag. By the way, another one of the new technologies that Zappa spoke of was vertical farming. It will be interesting to see what manufacturers come up with to plant and harvest a field in a skyscraper. Thanks for checking in, and we'll talk to you next time.